Alright, so first thing we're going to be using is just our PB blaster. So I'm going to just be spraying this on the little nuts right here that we do have to remove. So just spray a little bit on. There's only 3 that you have to remove. So just have that ready. Alright. Put this away. Another thing you want to do is take a picture of how the serpentine belt is actually on the pulleys and everything. So just want to have a picture. I already know how I'm gonna do it, so it should be pretty easy. But yeah, make sure you have a picture of it. And then the next thing you want to do is get your 1/2 inch drive breaker bar. Alright, once you have that, you want to pull it to your right side, just like that, and you should be able to get the belt loose. There we go. And then from right there, it should be pretty simple. You could just remove the serpentine belt right now. I think if you're not replacing this, pretty sure you could just pull it out. So let me just try to do that real quick, just so you guys can see how I do it, just in case you're not repeating the steps that I'm doing. So this actually goes under here. And these. This right here, you could just pull it down. Just like that. Alright, and then just like that, got the old serpentine belt removed. Now we're just gonna install the new tensioner, which we have right here. So this is the new one right here. So you just place it like that with the 3 bolts that you're gonna have to remove. These are 10mm bolts. And then we have a brand new serpentine belt right here. So I'm gonna just stretch them out real quick, and I'm gonna see like what the difference is between the two. See if one of them is like longer or something, has more slack. Because I mean, over time I would assume that they will get more slack on them somehow. So this is the new one. This thing feels way tighter than the old one. Yeah, so the old one definitely has more slack. You could already tell just from doing that than the new one. So it might be a little harder to put the new one on, but should be able to manage to do it. But yeah, let's remove the old tensioner and let's install the new one. Alright, so with your 10mm, you're gonna want to remove these 3 screws right here. These are gonna be the first ones that we remove. Let's see. And that's it. There you go. That's the old one. Alright, so I was just looking at the picture and the diagram that I'm gonna put up on the screen to help you guys out. So it does look like it's easier to install the tensioner first, and then we'll slide in the serpentine belt afterwards. So yeah, let's just install this real quick, and then we'll add the new belt. Alright guys, before I continue the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to RBO Performance. They specialize in their own car detailing products, aftermarket parts, and custom forged wheels. If you guys want to check them out, their info will be down in the description. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright, so we're going to do the easy part first, which is going to be to just slide this in through where the pulley was at. And we're gonna try our best to do that. You wanna slide this in, as you are gonna attach it through. You are gonna have to attach this underneath this pulley right here. So there we go. Make sure the ball's in the pocket. Alright, so according to the diagram, it looks like we have the pulley on correctly now. So what we did is we put it in through the tensioner, and then we followed it all the way to the right side, because you're not really going around any of these on the left. For example, this is the left side, it's just gonna be running on this pulley right here, and then the alternator. So everything is mainly focused on the right side. So put it over the tensioner and then under the crank pulley, and then once it's over the crank pulley, you want to actually feed it like a zigzag over this this pulley right here, and then you want to go under. Now you go under these two, 1, 2, and then you slide the rest of the pulley in. Make sure that it's under this one right here, and then now you just connect it on top of the alternator. So all I'm gonna need is somebody, or I might be able to do it by myself as well too. So just get your 1/2 inch drive, make sure all the slack is pulled out, make sure everything is seated properly. We have it right here. And there you go, you have your new belt connected onto the car. So you could just double check, make sure everything is like nice and straight, make sure everything's lined up properly. Look at it from the side, make sure everything is straight, make sure these are under the grooves right here. Alright, looks like everything is fine. There we go. Alright, so everything looks good. Pretty much the last step is just start up the car, make sure everything's running good, and make sure that the pulley's not like going sideways or anything. So once you do that, I mean, you should pretty much be good. So let's just test it out real quick and see if everything's working fine. Alright, so you set everything back up, haven't fully installed it. Looks like everything's good now. Pulleys look good. Things running fine. Alright, so looks like everything's running fine now. The pulleys look fine, the belt looks fine. I mean, it would have like came out to the side a lot if it wasn't properly on it. So everything looks fine. So at this point, I'm just gonna install everything back in, do a time lapse, and yeah, let's get that done real quick. Alright guys, so if you got this far into the video, I just want to give you guys a heads up. So after I installed the tensioner and the serpentine belt and the alternator, my car did start to fluctuate on the RPMs while I was driving around 40 miles an hour. In other words, it started to like stutter, and it was only around like the second and third, and I don't know why that was happening, but my guess is that the actual car was getting used to the new belt, and there is like a break-in period, so it took about like a week for my car to actually go back to normal. So I didn't have any check engine lights or anything, but I could feel the difference of the car. So just give it some time, guys. If you do have that issue, you know, just wait it out and don't panic. Hopefully the car will go back to its original driving capability. But yeah, if you guys got this far, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.